What's up, guys? Walker Reviews again. I want to talk about a bit about my experience seeing Nine Inch Nails live for the Peel It Back tour. I went to the O2 Arena. This was their third show on the date, and here's the official tour hat. 2025, Peel It Back. This is my favorite hat now, and also got a tour shirt as well. Yeah, I know, matches. Yeah, they had so many ones when I was there, but this one stood out to me because the theme of it always has to involve like these red colors, and I think I know why, because of Tron Ares. Really cryptic of what they did there, because when they released the new music video for "As Alive as You Need Me to Be," and that involves a lot of black and reds. So that's really clever, Trent, how you kind of did that. But yeah, here's the official tour shirt. Peel It Back Tour 2025. All the dates. Yeah, as I said, I went to the O2. Amazing show. Fucking amazing show. My first ever time seeing the band. Amazing. Um, yeah, so they're halfway down the tour now. I think I think the next show is it's either Oakland, California, or yeah, Oakland in California is next. Their final show the European start was Portugal. I was the third date, which was the 18th of June. Amazing gig. They had this one in white originally, but I like the black. The black and the red just go well together. Look how well that stands out, the logo. So let's go through some of the what I thought of the set. This tour I had a really great budget, amazing budget, because they had not just one but three stages. I'm not kidding. When you go and see them, if you're waiting to go and see them, you'll be absolutely surprised. Three stages. One for Boys Noise. The second one is the B stage for the remixes, and the third is the Peel It Back stage, the main stage. Um, It began with, of course, Boys Noise supporting. He's the DJ from Germany. He's currently with them on tour. I didn't know about him beforehand, but when I looked up his music, I was like, oh, I could see why that Trent picked him. And they've worked together in the past. They worked together on the remixed album for Challengers. Boys Noise worked with Trent to remix some of the album tracks on that. Really good, and it's quite industrial type. So it began with, of course, Boys Noise doing his set, which lasted about an hour and a half. I was kind of getting a bit. I think most of us were kind of like, "Oh, come on, when are they going to start?" Because no disrespect to Boys Noise, but he is great. I understand why they started with him, just to sort of give the build up to when Night Inch Nails came on. After a while, though, he kind of was just playing the same kind of techno stuff, but for a reason, background noise, just to keep the crowd moving while we wait for the big main event. And when it did, it was an instant switch. And I was out getting a drink at the bar, and I was like, "Hang on a second, it's gone silent." So I opened the doors to go back into where my tier was, and I'm like, "Oh shit, he started." So, but luckily, I only missed a couple of seconds of it. And when it did, you see the middle B stage light up. There's like these LED lights that flowing down, and then you see Trent with on his piano on the stage, and he opened with "Right Where It Belongs" and a piano version of that, and then he went into changing the lyrics, which became portions of "Somewhat Damaged," and then from there transitioned into a sort of dance-ish techno version of Piggy, which was awesome. And then they moved to the main stage where they played Wish, amazing, heavy as hell. There were a few technical errors but that didn't spoil the show, where Trent's microphone wasn't working. Yeah, I guess they is what it is. So I think Robin Fink, who's a guitar player, he had to take over vocals during Reptile. That hearing that live, amazing, freaking heavy song live. It's much more intense live. Oh yeah. Then we shifted back to the B stage with Boys Noise for remixes, and they played 3 remixed Nine Inch Nails songs. I believe it was Vessel from Year Zero, awesome. Only remix of Only was kind of this dance, this techno version, awesome. And then finally came back Haunted, which is already an electronic version, you know, but this was just different. It was just worked. It's amazing. They played my favorite song, Less Than. That one has a strong connection with me. I think it's the lyrics. It's really powerful. So what are you waiting for? You got what you asked for. Did they fix what was wrong with you? Are you less than? That one really does relate to me. They played Perfect Drug, which was unexpected. I'm Afraid of Americans as a tribute to Bowie. Awesome. Yeah, just so many of the classics from the Downward Spiral, of course, because this tour is dedicated to that. Peel It Back, March of the Pigs, of course, reference to that. And yeah, ended with, closed out with Head Like a Hole, and then Finally Hurt. Trent smashed his guitar at the end, it was amazing. Overall, one of the best concerts I've ever been to in years, hands down. And I, in a heartbeat, would love to see Nine Inch Nails again. Amazing. So yeah, that's my little run-up and review of Nine Inch Nails at the O2, June the 18th. I know I'm a little bit late to it, but I want to make some other videos beforehand. So yeah, if you were at the show, comment below, like and subscribe, and tell me what you thought of it. If you were there, tell me what you thought of it. I spoke to many fans when I was there, and it was all like we were a family together, us super piggies. All right, like and subscribe, comment, and I'll see you guys in another video.